Wage theft comes in many forms: unpaid overtime, missed breaks, unreimbursed expenses. In collaboration with CalMatters, we're investigating wage theft in California because even though California has more robust laws than any other state, it appears state regulators may be violating state law and failing the workers who need help the most. From car wash workers to construction, in-home health care and childcare, to retail and restaurants, wage theft is a costly crime in California. The most common victims, low-wage workers, often women, immigrants, and people of color. So for 17 years, you never got a raise.
Nunca me aumentaron siempre.
This is a photo of Eloisa's kids when she began working at a local Jack in the Box franchise. These are her kids today. Her daughter now drops her off at work because Eloisa still can't afford her own car.
Muy difícil. Very hard.
She says she loves her job at Jack in the Box, but after 17 years of loyalty, all while making minimum wage, she says she just learned she was legally entitled to take breaks.
Ahí no nos decían.
Wage theft comes in many forms. Maybe an employer asks you to work off the clock, takes your tips, doesn't pay you overtime or for missed breaks. Eloisa estimates her unpaid wage claims over just the past 3 years would be enough to buy her own car. So what is the cost of wage theft? Well, historical claims indicate the average worker lost an annual equivalent of more than 2 months' rent in California, nearly 3 months of childcare in California, and nearly a year's worth of groceries.
Para mí es mucho.
A significant impact for those trying to survive off minimum wage. Now, there are systems in place to collect unpaid wages. One way is to file a claim with the state. The Division of Labor Standards Enforcement legally has 30 days to schedule a conference with your employer and 120 days to hold a hearing if you can't agree. But according to a CalMatters analysis, last year it took more than twice that long for the cases that actually got a decision, and there were still thousands of 2021 cases pending as of last month. And the data provided by the state was incomplete. The state is literally violating its own law, and no one's holding them accountable.
Yeah, I mean, it's inexcusable.
Assemblymember Ash Kalra is sponsoring legislation intended to better protect restaurant workers. It's the latest in a series of industry-specific wage theft legislation. Other laws include protections for workers in industries ranging from gardeners and janitors to construction workers in the retail industry.
We are passing these laws to protect workers. When the state doesn't follow through, what kind of message does that send to the private employers?
For people like Eloisa,
Frustrante.
accountability can't come soon enough. Neither the state nor her employer responded to our request for comment. What would you like to say to our viewers out there who may not even realize they're victims of wage theft?
Tenemos que hablar.
She says speak up and educate yourself, because if you don't, nothing will change. She's still waiting for an initial hearing in her case, but she is optimistic she will eventually get her wages. Over the next several months, we'll be working with CalMatters on a series of wage theft stories. And we want to begin by helping you figure out if you're a victim and how you can get your money back.